The following program is video supplemental instruction. VSI is brought to you by the Teaching Center, UF's Learning Support Center, www.teachingcenter.ufl.edu.
This is number 20, the last problem. It states two objects of mass m1 and m2 have the same kinetic energies. Find the ratio of their momentum p1 over p2. You're not given hardly any information. You're given that the kinetic energies are the same. So you have 1/2 m1 v1 squared is equal to 1/2 m2 v2 squared. We don't know the relationship between the masses, and we don't know the relationship between the velocities. We can't really solve anything from there in terms of any further conclusions because of this. But we're looking to find P1 over P2. What is that? Okay, so we know that P1 over P2, momentum of 1 is m1 v1 over m2 v2. Okay, so when I see this, when I see that they're kind of similar looking, it's just that v1 is squared and v2 is squared for kinetic energies, I know that I need to try and make these as similar to these as possible. So, what I mean by that is, let's go ahead and these are equal to each other, so we know that the halves can cancel out. You can multiply everything by 2 and it works out. So, what you need to do then is, so now we have m1 v1 squared is equal to m2 v2 squared, right? We still have these pesky squares. So let's root the whole thing. Okay, so now we have root m1 v1 is equal to root m2 v2, right? So now all of a sudden we see, hey, this kind of looks similar to the momentum. So let's go ahead and put it in the ratio. P1 over P2 is equal to root m1 v1 over root m2 v2. Okay? We're almost there. Now, it's asking for the ratio of the momenta. Because we don't know anything about the velocity, and then we can pretty much cross it out. And another clue is that when you look at the answers, there is no velocity mentioned in any of them, so you know it's going to be just a ratio of the masses. Now, so you know that you can just cross out the velocities, but you have to get to this point. You have to keep the velocities in there as long as possible, and then you realize, oh wait, the velocities don't matter because we're not given enough information. Just cross this out. It's equal to m1 over root m2, and that is the correct answer.
The Teaching Center, UF's Learning Support Center, www.teachingcenter.ufl.edu.